Writing a script for a video can be a real challenge. So in this video, I'm gonna show you my easy way to write a video script. And this works even if you're not a great writer like myself. So stick around, grab a notepad. You're gonna learn a ton in this video. So the method I'm talking about works best for talking head style videos. Videos where you're talking to the audience directly. So that's a how-to video, instructional video, videos that you might find on YouTube. Now, first we're gonna talk about the message and the idea. Then we'll talk about the structuring of your video and the scripting. And then finally, I'm gonna go over some really important tips, so stick around to the end. All right, so message and idea. This is arguably the most important part about writing a script, identifying what you actually wanna communicate. Now for a business, usually it's how you can solve your customer's problem, whether that be teaching them how to do something on their own or showing how your product or service solves their problem. So first, I like starting making a bullet point list of anything I'd like to communicate. Making this list is really helpful when we get to the actual script writing portion of it, but it's actually gonna reveal the most important things that we need to communicate. In a video, there's only so much that someone can grasp on first watch. So pick out the top 2 or 3 ideas, and that's what we can structure our video around. Now, most videos are gonna fall into this format. You have your hook and introduction, followed by the content, and then a call to action. But there's actually a 4th element, which is your title and thumbnail, and it's arguably more important than any of this. Before someone even watches your video, they have to decide to click on it or not scroll past it. So if you don't spend time on a title and thumbnail, your content, your hook, your call to action, none of that's gonna matter. So first, think about your title and thumbnail. Now, the best way to do this is to think about what your customers are trying to solve, their pain points, and what they're actually searching on YouTube and Google. Try this, go to YouTube or Google, type in a search term related to the main idea of your video, and you'll actually see YouTube or Google will autocomplete some of the phrases. These phrases are exact search terms, and you can just copy those and use them as the title of your video. For example, in this video, my customers are businesses and marketing teams using videos. I know a struggle of theirs is writing video scripts. So I've included both of that in the title and thumbnail of my video. By speaking to the pain point and being relatable to your customer or audience, you're gonna have a better click-through rate and get more people to watch the actual video. All right, so the hook, this is really important. If you don't grab your viewers' attention in the first 5 or 10 seconds, they're just gonna click away, and all that content, it's not gonna matter. Now, the best way to hook the viewer is to confirm that this is the video that they need to watch, speak to their objections, and any pain points that they may have. Now, if you go back to the beginning of this video, you'll see that I immediately addressed the pain point of struggling to write video scripts and the objection of being able to write one even if you're not a great writer. Now, for your video, you can basically copy a format like this. In this video, I'm gonna show you blank, even if you blank. Or you can start with a question. Have you ever blank? Well, in this video, I'll show you how to blank. You don't need to overthink it. You just need to speak to their objections and any pain points they have and clearly tell them that this is the correct video that they need to watch. Now, the next is the intro, and this is optional depending on your video, but essentially the intro is just to give any additional context to the viewer that they might need to watch this video. And it's usually about 10 to 15 seconds, and it's right after the hook. Now, for this video, we're talking about how to write a video script. If you go back to the video, start of the video, you'll see that I clarified that this is for talking head style videos. If we're writing a script for a voiceover, like a TV spot or a brand explainer video, the whole structure of the video is gonna be completely different. So it's not gonna be really valuable to that viewer. So use the introduction to really clarify and give any context. And you can also introduce your company or business here, but whatever you do, make sure you keep it short and get right into the content. All right, so when it comes to the content of the video, I like to split it up into sections. And this is actually how I like to record the video too. But if it's an instructional video, take your list of instructions, list them out, and then write a small sentence or paragraph for each of them, giving any context, and then just run through them. If it's a high-level video like thought leadership, take those bullet points that we identified earlier, and you can write a small paragraph or a few sentences about each of them. Now, when it comes to actually writing the script itself, The best tip for this is just to write how you would talk, like you were having a conversation with someone. That is the best way to come off as authentic. It's the easiest, and you don't have to worry about grammar or being super, punctual and everything. So the last part of your video is the call to action, and this is just simply telling your viewer what to do next if they would want to learn more. So this could be going to your website, signing up, whether it be on your email list or giving you a call, following, subscribing, whatever it is. Keep it short here. Viewers usually drop off towards the end, and if it's longer than it needs to be, it's only going to ruin or hurt your engagement metrics. So quickly tell the viewer what you want them to do, thank them for watching, and then you can close the video. Before we wrap up, I'll give you a few more tips on writing scripts. You want your videos to be as long as they need to be, but also as short as they can, meaning don't add content just to make it longer, but also cut whatever you don't need. And then lastly, it's not going to be perfect the first time or even the 10th time. It's going to take some time to really figure out what your customers likes and what works for you. But regardless, this method is a great start. So I hope you learned a ton in this video. At Capture, our goal is to make video easy for your marketing team. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Or if you need help for your business, feel free to reach out. My name is Rob Deveroy, and thanks for watching.